Hello and namaste all my yogi friends. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is 10 minutes morning yoga sequence. So all those people who don't have time but want to practice something for themselves must try out this video because this is maximum benefit in minimum time. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. I am Ajita and this video is from Inspirate Yoga. Okie dokie, so let's sit comfortably on the mat and spread out the legs to the max, whatever is your capacity, because we are going to practice cross toe touching, which is a full body stretch with breath. So this is a yogic form. As we exhale or breathe out, we will bring our right hand towards the left foot or wherever you can place your hand, and then inhale in the center, exhale or breathe out on the alternate side. So if you're flexible, your hand will go till the toes, or your hand might even cross the toes. And if you're not flexible, then it's absolutely okay. Anyway, it's morning time, so you're not expected to be flexible. It takes time, my friends. So let's get started by practicing cross toe touching 20 times each side. So here we go. Breathe out on both the sides. Breathe in as you come in the center. Cross toe touching. You can count in your mind. So because I'm also counting in my mind, I can't count for you, but you can count for yourself. And after practicing 20 times each side, you can then bring the soles of your feet together. So touch the soles with each other, and with your hands grab your ankles. Try to pull your feet in towards your body, closer to your perineum. But while doing this, it might be that the posture of your spine becomes compromised, which means that you might have a hunch, which should be avoided. So sit straight, nice and tall. Your lower back, which is the area just above your hips, must be lifted up towards the sky, and then push your chest out slightly. The shoulders, if they are scooped in, must be drawn back. So spread out your shoulders and push your chest out. So this is the right posture to sit in Bhadrasan. This is Bhadrasan, my friends. So you can grab your ankles and pull your heels in towards your body or towards your perineum, and probably try to hold for 5 to 10 seconds with the correct posture of the spine. And in morning time, my friends, it might be a little difficult for you, but just keep trying, because anyway you're sitting for yourself here. So try to follow, and if you can't, it's absolutely okay. Don't judge yourself. Forgive yourself and accept your body's flexibility in morning. Nice and deep inhale from your nostrils. Exhale. 5 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Third set. Fourth, and one last time. Breathe in. And breathe out. And now let's practice butterfly, which means that you have to lift your knees up and down closer to the mat. So in case your knees are still already lifted up from the mat, then it's absolutely okay. As I told you, accept yourself and forgive yourself. Don't judge yourself. Alright? So if your knees are lifted up, it's okay. You can still practice butterfly or lifting your knees up and down according to your capacity. And if your knees are down, touching the mat, then congratulations to you. You can still practice the same. So everybody with any body type, any flexibility can practice butterfly here. Let's practice this for around 10 to 15 breaths. The more we practice this in morning time, the better it opens up our pelvic muscles, it strengthens our pelvic floor, and it improves blood circulation in our pelvic region. So it's very important, my friends, because pelvic area is the most important part. This is what I feel in our body, because if our pelvic floor is strong, we will be able to excrete and our organs in the lower abdominal region, in the perineum area, will function properly. So we will not have problems related to pelvic floor. So keep practicing up and down movement of the knees in butterfly position. And then after practicing this, place your hands on the floor or on the mat, and then start crawling forward slowly. So as you can see, my fingers crawling forward. So as I am crawling forward, I am bending down. But my friends, you have to make sure that when you bend down, you have to bend down from your lower back and not from your upper back. If you bend from your upper back, you'll form hunch. So I'm sure you can see in the camera right now, in your mobile, laptop, whatever device you're using, that there is a hunch, an ugly hunch in my upper back, which is wrong, right? This is the hunch. So what you have to do is push your chest out towards the probably your device. If your device is in front of your face, then push your chest out towards that device. And if there is no device, then whatever it is, try to push your chest out, and then go down further. Depending upon your flexibility, you can go down. Make sure that you're using your lower back. So if you're not able to go down, it's okay. You can remain to wherever your body allows. And let's then hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back towards your body, and then you can release. And now my friends, we are moving towards giving some beautiful movement to our knees, which really takes the load off our body. It has to be prepared for the full body workout and for taking the load in the daytime. So join your legs and sit comfortably. You can place your hands at the back and keep your spine little inclined and relaxed, as if you're sitting in the park. So let's keep it easy. It's morning time. Sit comfortably and your legs will be together. And now your right knee will be lifted up, then the left knee, and then right, and then left. So it has to be fast. Knee thumping improves blood circulation in your knees and entire legs. This is a morning routine for 10 minutes. So for those people who are busy, can practice this. In fact, there are many such routines in my channel. If you check out the playlist, you will see there are like 15 minutes videos as well. In case you don't have time, you can check that out. Even there is a video for people who are working from home, video on chair yoga. Continue the same thumping of knees and then hold there. Now stretch your toes of your feet down. So try to bring your toes down towards the floor and stretch your ankles down and hold there. So stretch as much as possible. As you go down, as you make your ankles down towards the floor, you will feel the stretch at the upper part of your feet. And in fact, the more you stretch your toes down, the more you'll feel the stretch on the upper part of your legs. So try to utilize and engage the muscles of your legs. And then bring your toes in, curl your toes in towards your body. So as you curl your toes in, your heels might be slightly lifted up from the mat, which is okay, and in fact which is better. So try to engage your feet by curling your toes in and hold it. So while it is not just a feet or ankle movement, my friends, this is engaging your leg muscles also. So while you stretch your toes in, while you curl your toes in towards the body, try to engage your calf muscles also. Use your calf muscles to turn your ankles inwards. And now with your little finger, try to touch the floor. So as you do that, your knees will bend and they will go out, both the knees, which is okay. Try to straighten your knees and touch the little finger down towards the floor. Engage your legs and now bring your toes again down towards the floor. all the 5 toes will go down and release. So this was stretching of your ankles, of your toes, which is very important as they're going to bear your weight in the entire day. So you're preparing your legs for the day. Alright, so we are done with the stretches, and now we move towards two most important part of morning yoga routine, which is Kapalbhati and Bhastrika Pranayam. Without that, no yoga is done. Alright, and if you're still doing yoga without that, then you're really missing out on something very beautiful and very calming too. Alright, so in Kapalbhati, both the hands will be over your knees in Jnana Mudra. You can sit comfortably in simple folded legs, or you can sit in Ardha Padmasana, in which one foot is over your thighs, and the last option is full Padmasana or lotus pose. So whatever suits you, my friends, whatever is your capacity. If you have knee pain, then you can avoid Padmasana and sit comfortably with simple folded legs. Alright, and both the hands in Jnana Mudra. We are going to start Kapalbhati. Let's practice around 50 to 100 strokes of Kapalbhati. The technique is very much there in my channel. You can check out the playlist. Alright, so close your eyes softly and bring your focus towards your navel region. For understanding the movement of your navel region, you can place your right palm over your navel region so that you understand how it moves along with your breath. As you breathe out or exhale from your nostrils, the navel region will go in. You don't have to suck it in, it will go in automatically along with your breath. And you inhale automatically, you don't have to focus on inhale. So you can open your eyes and look at the screen right now. I will show you 5 times 5 strokes of how it is practiced, and then we can carry on 50 to 100 strokes depending upon your capacity. So here I go. These are 5 strokes of Kapalbhati. 5 times I exhaled from my nostrils. Make sure that your chest is relaxed and you are not exhaling from your chest. Your chest will be relaxed, only your navel region will move. Alright, so let's get started around 50 to 100 strokes, and then we move towards Bhastrika Pranayam, which is going to be the end of today's 10 minutes yoga video. Here we go. So I have practiced 50 strokes. After practicing 50 strokes, you can either continue, pause the video and continue, or you can keep your eyes closed softly and observe your forehead. Observe the silence in your forehead. Observe the changes in your breath. Slowly bring your focus outwards and let's move towards Bhastrika Pranayam. So you can rub your palms and place your palms over your eyes. Open your eyes in your palms. That's how we always come out of any pranayam or Kapalbhati. So for Bhastrika Pranayam, you will inhale with sound and exhale with sound. But unlike Kapalbhati, in which navel region was moving, you have to keep your navel region absolutely relaxed, because this is chest breathing. Inhale from your nostrils and chest goes out, and as you exhale, your chest will go in, not your navel region. Alright, so you can again have a look at me. I will practice 5 times Bhastrika Pranayam for you to understand, like an introduction, and then we can carry it forward. Alright, so here I go. As you saw, inhale and exhale, both were with sound. So you can place your right hand over your chest and left hand can be placed over your navel region to understand that only your chest is moving and navel region is relaxed. This is for checking your right movement in Bhastrika Pranayama. So we are going to practice 10 times inhale and exhale. One set is equal to 1 time inhale plus exhale. Alright, so which means that you have to practice 10 times inhale and 10 times exhale. So prepare yourself and close your eyes softly for Bhastrika Pranayama. Try to keep the speed slightly fast. After practicing 10 times, you can keep your eyes closed softly. There is no need to open your eyes. Place your hands over your knees in Jnana Mudra. And with your eyes closed softly, bring your focus towards your forehead. And observe the silence in your forehead. And now we are moving towards deep relaxation to end today's yoga session. Relax your legs. Relax your lower back. Observe your stomach and relax your stomach. Relax your complete lower body and bring your focus up towards your chest. Relax your chest. Relax your arms and shoulders. Relax your neck and facial muscles. Observe your forehead and relax your forehead. Keep your focus towards your forehead region. Keep it absolutely relaxed and let's stay there connected with ourselves for 1 minute. Keep yourself connected with yourself and keep hovering your focus around your forehead region. slowly bring your focus outwards and rub your palms. Place your palms over your eyes and open your eyes in your palms. Thanks for practicing yoga with me. If you like my video, then do subscribe to my channel. I try to come up with some very helpful yoga videos, and you can always get in touch with me through Instagram and Facebook. Below is the link which I have placed for my ebook. This ebook is available on Amazon. The ebook is by the name Learn Surya Namaskar and 25 Asanas in 5 weeks. So this is a nice book with lots of pictures, with lots of labels for you to understand and practice easily at your home. So what are you waiting for? Click on the link and it will take you to Amazon page. Do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a good day.